This is an I'd Like a Refund special report. And now, your host, Tim Turney.
Yeah, right. Like this person's ever going to work again. Oh, hello there. My name is Tim Turney, and I am your host for this special video presentation for the I'd Like a Refund Bracket Bonanza in 2023. Now, if you're wondering, Tim, why are you making this video? And why are you on the I'd Like a Refund pages? Well, it's a funny story, you see. You know those fun fellas of the I'd Like a Refund podcast, Ryan, Joel, and Cameron. One thing we can all say about those gentlemen is they're creative. Right? Creative? Okay. Yes, they are very creative guys. In 2022, they came up with a fun little exercise for all of their listeners to participate in, and that was the Bracket Bonanza. Last year, they did a very fun topic in Disney and Pixar animated films. But this year, they want to take things in a different direction. So they are doing what I would consider, as a film professional myself, you see I've been reading this nice little book with my free time. It's very big, so you can tell I'm very smart. What they wanted to read with that is that they are doing directors, working directors. Unfortunately, all of you that have passed away, you are not eligible for this tournament. Better luck next year. Now, what they're going to do with this year's tournament, take the 64 directors that they have selected for this bracket, and through the upcoming episodes, go over each matchup and eventually crown a tournament winner. Now, you may be wondering, Tim, you haven't told me anything that I don't know already. I know how to fill out a bracket. Do you, though? Do you? I know some of you watching do. And those of you that filled out and participated in last year's tournament, this video is not really for you. You know how to do things. This video is for the rest of you loyal listeners that maybe found a little difficult to do last year's bracket. And quite frankly, as an avid listener of the I'd Like a Refund podcast, I would say you have gripes that are totally fair. Last year's bracket was a little bit of a mess. People having to handwrite their submissions, send them in via email. It was a big mess. And the I'd Like a Refund boys have said that they would like to apologize for that. And that's why they hired me to not only accept the apologies and reiterate them to you, but to also tell all of you watching at home, this year's going to be a little different. Why is that? An entire year has eaten away at these guys trying to figure out the best way to do the Bracket Bonanza. And folks, I think we got something this time. Below here, you are going to see a link. This link is going to lead you to the page for the official online submission forms for this year's Bracket Bonanza. When you punch in this link, the entire round of 64 tournament and every matchup going forward will be there for you to click, pick your favorite director, and hope at the chance to win the grand prize that is yet to be revealed as to who is the best working director according to the I'd Like a Refund podcast. Now, Tim, I know you're asking me, what does all this mean? What's the point with all of this? What's the point with you even being here? Well, I'm being paid, so that's why I'm here, but also to help you. When you fill out this form, you pick all your round of 64. Your work is not done there. You will scroll down a little bit further. You will see the selection for who you pick for the overall tournament winner from your final matchup between the last two standing. You select that winner. Below that, you fill in your bracket name. You could go with your actual name. It'd be very easy for the guys to figure out which bracket belongs to who if you did that. Or you could put something funny. If you're close friends with the three guys on this show, putting something funny might actually annoy them so much that you will enjoy yourselves. Below the name, you will put in your email. That is how they will be able to track who is submitting brackets in. Once you put in that email, congratulations, you are officially entered into the tournament after you hit the submit button. Once you're in it to win it, baby. And from the time that you were watching this video, you have about a week's time to get your bracket in. The guys will be updating everybody as often as they can on their social media accounts to let you know that the brackets are due. Because once that deadline hits, I'm sorry, you'll have to wait till next year. So that's about it, everybody. You fill out your brackets, you put in your name and your email, and you go for the grand prize. Now, if you have any other questions going forward about how to fill out your tournament bracket, please, by all means, don't ask me. They've only hired me for this video. But ask your friends at the I'd Like a Refund podcast. Because the main goal for this video is to get the engagement from the listeners up even higher than it was last year for the Bracket Bonanza. So go on in, everybody. Head to that link below, fill out your bracket, and let's see who wins this whole damn thing. I am Tim Turney. Thank you all for joining us for this I'd Like a Refund special presentation. Take care now.